Hey everybody. I know I'm all energetic and stuff with videos and stuff, but today is a little bit of a little bit of an emotional one. As you guys know, former Dallas Cowboys defensive end Marshawn Kneeland just passed away. And to hear that it was his mental health that really caused all this. Last Monday he had scored a touchdown and it was all highs at that point in time. But, people forget that it's outside the game. What is he like outside of the game? And he was and I'm saying this for what I've heard, he was such a nice guy, great guy for the locker room. He was entering his second year. And, I will say this, guys. I've dealt with mental health like this, but I mean, it's hard to put into words how these things happen. And I'm not saying, guys, that, it's I'm not saying like it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not a super bad thing. It's horrible to hear, but there's always a way to fix these things. You always don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to go up to your peers and tell them if something is wrong. And don't be afraid to ask a doctor, what can I do to fix these things? And I'm not trying to be like any mean or anything, guys. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I'm just saying, like, what God is telling us is that we all are here for something. It may not show instantly, but there is always a way for somebody to see who they can really become. And for this to happen to such a great young man who was really, we didn't know what he was like off the field. We didn't know. But, I mean, for these things to happen, it can happen to anybody. And, God will always help with those things. And it's not just him. There's always a way to fix these kinds of things. And you got to make sure you, one, ask for help. Always ask your friend, always have your friends by your side. And number 3, always be with your family, and no matter what is going through your mind, always ask your family for help as well. I mean, don't be afraid to go to a doctor and have them help, or a psychiatrist. And even it's not just a doctor. Your friends and your family are also important to help you through this as well. But to see this kind of thing happen to people, and it's not just Marshawn Kneeland. It's happened to so many people. It's nuts because, people forget that we are human. And, I actually was watching something that Michael Irvin said, and he said, like, may God be with him and his family. And I like to say that as well, but I also I also was very surprised by how it happened. It just, it's always, there's always people there's always things like this that happen to people. And it's not just, it can happen to anybody. It's happened to me twice in my life where mental health really made me really to the point where I didn't know what I could have done. But with help from my family and my doctor, of course, it really made things better. And you always got to be with the people that you are. It cares. What matters is you always have to be with people that really care about you, and always don't be afraid to ask someone for help. Let's all be there for each other, friends and family. We are family, and, for those of you that, make sure if you see somebody going through this. Make sure you help them out. May God bless you all, and I'll see you guys next time, guys. I love you all. Peace out.